Hello friends, I am Professor Smita Jha and I am here to discuss research methodology. Well, today's topic is finalizing topic in research. Very important aspect. When you are making the title, structuring the title, topic, you have to be well equipped with the whole idea of the research. So let us see how to do it. Choosing a dissertation topic is a central part of preparing for a doctorate. The topic chosen will be a constant presence over the ensuing several years during those lonely hours in the archive or the laboratory, at the computer, at conferences, and in the seminar room. It is therefore vital that doctoral candidate be personally engaged in their topic and do not find it boring in any way. Only then can the necessary motivation be sustained throughout the writing process. In order to complete the doctorate in the time available, usually 3 or 4 years, a clear definition of the topic is essential. The focus should be narrowed to a clearly defined selection of data. For historians, for example, this could be a newly discovered collection of letters from an important person. For medical scientists, to take another example, it could be the results of the latest studies on a newly developed treatment. Candidates should also keep an eye on the secondary literature, particularly when it comes to time management. What publications are available on the topic in question? Which ones are necessary to obtain and in what form are they available? Are time-consuming trips to archives necessary? Methodology is an important consideration here. How will research be conducted? It is important to consider early on which method will produce the most meaningful results. Interviews with experts, case study, analysis, or one's own experiments. Sufficient time should be allocated. The majority of PhD candidates find the beginning their research may be both thrilling and difficult simultaneously. Choosing an area of study is often the first important decision that needs to be made. A carefully thought out and pertinent PhD research topic is essential since it has a big impact on the success and caliber of your work as a whole. The importance of selecting the appropriate topic for your PhD thesis cannot be emphasized, even though it may be quite natural for it to change as you continue your investigation and uncover new information. It is a good idea to think back on your previous research experiences and the issues or concern that piqued your interest. Recall that your PhD topic should not just fascinate you but also add to the corpus of information already available in your profession. Learning deeply about things that interest you can help you achieve both academic success and personal fulfillment. As a result, give trendy PhD subject considerable thought. Doing so will aid in your decision. Starting with a list of the real world problems that you find important, you can begin the process of selecting a PhD research topic while taking into consideration your subject area, expertise, experience, and personal goals. You will be able to see more broadly what kind of influence you wish to make on society as a result. You may determine how enthusiastic you are about a given topic and make an informed selection by comparing several concerns in depth and combining them with personal ambitions. Until you reach the topic you choose for your PhD thesis, you can keep going through this process again and trim the list as needed. After you have compiled a list of all potential PhD research subjects and are prepared to begin the process of refining them, you should conduct some independent preliminary research to identify particular holes in each area. Comparing gap areas will also help you determine how eager you are to work on an unanswered subject, especially when you have a clear understanding of all the research that has been carried out. This is an important factor because your research project may last for months or even years. In addition, you might need to think about the financial implications of selecting a certain topic for your PhD thesis, as well as the possibility and accessibility of funding for the duration of your doctoral studies. One of the most frequent mistake made by PhD candidate is their need for understanding regarding the viability and implementation of their problem explanation and research method. Now here you can speak with mentors or pertinent experts in that specific sector. Having seen their fair share of highs and lows in their career, they will be able to provide you advice on refining your issue statement or even altering it completely to help you create a study design that can successfully fill the gap. Professionals are always happy to lend a hand and assist students in selecting a study subject. It is normal for a prospective PhD candidate to view the doctorate program as a chance to broaden their technical portfolio and acquire experience and novel methodologies. When selecting a research topic for your PhD thesis, it may only sometimes be beneficial to place too much weight on the potential to learn new skills, particularly if there is no assurance that the topic can keep you motivated beyond your PhD. It is inevitable that you will learn and acquire new skills during your PhD journey. These skills will enable you to broaden your technical portfolio at a later stage of your career. Reading a good number of published journals and academic writings are suggested as it will help you to identify your interest. Now, you can consider point-wise first what has been done in the past and present in that particular area that attracts you. Second, how frequently does the paper get published in that domain? Third, find out the gaps and analyze the value of the research question that you frame for the research topic. Discussion clears your doubts and fears. Talk to your supervisors about possible study topics. Bring your PhD research topic suggestions and research results that you obtained from reading academic publications. Supervisors who are knowledgeable about the topic you have selected will be able to provide you with information on the research gaps that are existing and can suggest what is being done to fill them and whether there is any overlap between your suggested research ideas and current research program. You should talk about your areas of research interest, what you have learned from regarding publications, and what you propose to study. Speaking with a subject matter authority can help you develop a more concrete study topic with distinct goals and objectives. Additionally, it can identify any weaknesses in your PhD concept. Now, there are some steps to help you to decide PhD thesis topic. First, identify your interest. Consider the area of research that genuinely interests you. Think about the subjects you enjoy studying, the problem you find intriguing, and the dissertation topics in education that excite you the most. Passion for the subject will keep you motivated during a PhD's long and challenging journey. Exploring existing research. Conduct a thorough literature review in your field of interest. Familiarize yourself with the current state of research, the gaps in knowledge, and the unanswered question. Identifying areas where further investigation is needed can guide you towards potential pharmacology thesis topics. Talk to professors and experts. Engage with professors, researchers, and experts in the field. Discuss your interest and potential research ideas with them. They can provide valuable insights, suggest relevant literature reviews, and help you refine your research topic. Consider practicality and feasibility. Assess the practicality and feasibility of different research topics. Consider factors such as available resources, access to data or research subject, time constraints, and potential collaboration opportunities. Make sure your chosen topic is within your capabilities and aligns with your available resources. Narrow down the scope. PhD research topic in education should be specific and focused. Avoid overly broad topics as they can be challenging to address comprehensively in a doctoral study. A well-defined and narrowly scoped research question will enable you to delve deeper into subject matter. Consider the impact. Reflect on the potential impact of your research. Will it contribute significantly to the existing knowledge base in your field? Will it address a real world problem? Evaluating the potential significance of your work can make your research more meaningful and rewarding. Align with your goals. Think about how your research topic aligns with your long-term academic and career goals. Choose a topic that complements your career aspiration and allows you to develop expertise in areas relevant to your desired path. Be open to iteration. Keep in mind that the process of selecting a research topic might involve several iterations. Refining or changing your topic is okay as you delve deeper into the subject matter and gather more insight. Once you have a preliminary ideas of your research topic, discuss it with your potential PhD supervisor. They can provide, your mentor or supervisor, your peer, valuable guidance, support, feedback to shape your research passion and curiosity. Finally, follow your passion and curiosity. PhD research topic, computer science, is a significant commitment, and choosing a topic you are genuinely enthusiastic about will make the journey more enjoyable and fulfilling. Over the last few decades, computer applications have evolved at a rapid pace. Changes like these enforce the need to constantly learn about the occurrences in the field of computer application. You can do so by looking at established journals, finding communities on social media, or going for offline conferences. Being aware of the latest trends will enable you to identify research gaps and explore new avenues for investigation. Define clear research objective and scope. The steps discussed would allow you to narrow down on your research topic. Once that is done, you must build a direction and a structure for your topic. You need to understand where you are going and how far you can take the route. This can be done by defining a clear research objective and a scope, which will also make your topic easier to flesh out. What makes a good dissertation topic? An academically relevant topic will answer a question that is still being debated in your field, or it will look at a population that differs from those that have been studied in existing research. A socially relevant dissertation topic has potential social change implications such as policy changes, community improvements, or job creation. A practically relevant doctoral dissertation topic is applicable to current practice in a field. Research that improves processes or solve problems may be practically relevant. Develop a topic that will hold your interest. Determine what resources you have available, time, money, people, and choose a topic that is not too resource intensive. You will be spending at least a year on a dissertation, so it has to be compelling enough to keep your attention. Read everything you can on the subject. Go outside of your required class reading, and you might just run across something that helps you develop the framework for your research. Find a theoretical basis to support your topic. Do some research to find theories that fit your study perfectly. Look for an in which you can make a difference. Be sure you are really offering something new to the field. You can't change the world with one dissertation, so focus on the crux of what you want to explore and add something new to the field. Let yourself shift gears frequently. The topic you start with from your original plan as it evolves. Consider the question why, who, what, where, and when. Why did you choose the topic? What interests you about it? Do you have any opinion about the issues involved? Who are the sources of information on this topic? Who might publish information about it? Who is affected by the topic? Do you know of organizations of institutions that are connected with the topic? What are the most important questions about this topic? Is there a debate regarding the topic? Is there a wide range of subjects and viewpoints to consider? Where does your topic matter most at the local, national, or international level? Is the topic affecting any specific location? Was your topic important? Is this a current issue or one from the past? Do you wish to compare your subject to different eras? A well-chosen research topic is crucial because it provides focus, direction, foundation for a successful research project, ultimately leading to more meaningful and impactful finding. While providing focus and direction, a clear research topic helps researchers narrow their focus and avoid becoming overwhelmed by too much information. It guides the entire research process from identifying relevant literature to designing the methodology and analyzing the data. A well-defined topic ensures that the research stays on track and addresses a specific problem or question. Facilitates literature review. A specific topic allows researchers to focus their literature review on relevant studies and theories. This helps to build a strong foundation for the research and identify potential gaps in existing knowledge. Now, it will also guide research design. The research topic determines the types of questions that will be asked, the methods that will be used, and the population that will be studied. It helps researchers select appropriate methodologies and data collection techniques. A well-defined topic ensures that the research design is coherent and aligns with the objectives of their study. Enhances the significance of the research. A topic that addresses a significant problem or knowledge gap can be led to more impactful research findings. It helps researchers contribute to their field in a meaningful way. A well-chosen topic can also lead to practical application and real-world benefits. Improve communication. A clear and concise research topic makes it easier for researchers to communicate their ideas to others. It helps to ensure that the research is understandable and accessible to a wider audience. A well-defined topic also helps researchers to develop a compelling research proposal or paper. What challenges might you face when trying to formulate a research topic? Lack of clarity on the research question. Students may struggle to define a clear and focused research question, especially if they are new to research or are trying to tackle a broad topic. Limited scope. Students may choose a topic that is too narrow or too broad, making it difficult to conduct a thorough investigation. Lack of relevance. Students may select a topic that is relevant to their field of study or lack practical application, making it difficult to justify the importance of the research. Difficulty in finding relevant sources. Students may struggle to find credible and relevant sources to support their research, particularly if they are searching for rare or specialized information. These time constraints. Students may have tight deadlines for limited time to complete their research, making it challenging to conduct a comprehensive investigation. Lack of resources. Students may not have access to the necessary resources such as funding, equipment, expertise to conduct their research. Fear of failure. Students may be hesitant to take on a research project due to fear of failure or fear of not meeting expectation. Difficulty in defining the scope of research. Students may have trouble deciding the aspects of the topic to include and what to leave out, leading to an unfocused or incomplete research project. Not knowing where to start, students may feel overwhelmed by the prospect of starting a research project, especially if they have never conducted research before. Not having a clear idea of the research methods, students may be uncertain about which research methods to use, how to design their study, or how to analyze the data. Not being familiar with the literature, students may not be aware of the existing research on their topic, making it difficult to contextualize their own research and avoid duplicating previous work. Not having a clear plan, students may not have a clear plan for their research, including how to organize their thought, how to conduct the research, and how to present their findings. Not having enough time to devote to the research, students may have other responsibility such as work or family obligations that limit the amount of time they can devote to their research. Now, certain examples are there. Step 1, brainstorm interest and passion. Interest, social media and its effects on society and business. Passion, helping small and medium-sized enterprises succeed and improve employee engagement and retention. Step 2, identify current issues and problem. Well, I'm giving these examples just to frame the topic. Now, small scale industries, SMEs face unique challenges in leveraging social media to enhance employee engagement and retention due to limited resources and expertise. Problem, existing research on social media and employee engagement primarily focuses on large corporations, leaving a gap in our understanding of the impact of social media or SMEs. Reflect on his strength and his skills. A strength, proficiency in social media marketing and management with experience in creating and implementing successful social media campaign for SMEs. Skill, analytical and research abilities with experience in collecting and analyzing data to inform marketing strategy. Step 4, define your research question. So, the impact of social media on employee engagement and retention in a small and medium-sized enterprise. The research topic, researcher in an exploration of the impact of social media on employee engagement and retention in a small and medium sized enterprises with a particular focus on the unique challenges and opportunities faced by these businesses. By leveraging my strength in social media marketing and analysis, I aim to contribute to the existing literature on this topic and provide actionable insight for small media and employee engagements. See, looking to improve their employee engagement and retention through social media. I mean, this is how you can define, you can write, because topic is very much related to your hypothesis or explanation. What constitute a good research topic? Clarity and focus. Well-formulated topic provide clarity and focus to the research project, allowing the researcher to stay on track and avoid going off on tangents. Relevance. A good research topic is relevant to the field of a study and address an important question or problem that has not been adequately addressed previously. Originality. A well-formulated research topic is original and contributes to the body of knowledge in the field rather than simple repeating what has already been discovered. Significance. A good research topic is significant and has the potential to make a meaningful impact on the field of study or on society. Feasibility. A well-formulated research topic is feasible given the resources and time constraints of the researcher. Interdisciplinary approach. A good research topic can be approached from multiple disciplinary perspectives, allowing for a more comprehensive understanding for the issue. Timeliness. A well-formulated research topic is timely and addresses a current issue or problem that is relevant to the contemporary scene. There are certain examples, like single statement, a brief overview of critical discourse analysis about gender study in English language textbook. Now, a research topic, methodology plus field of study plus focus of the paper. Methodology, a brief overview. Field of study, critical discourse of analysis, and a scope focus of this research paper, gender studies in English language textbook. This is how you have to develop. Example 2, Karl Marx and the language sciences. Critical encounters, introduction to the spatial issues. A research topic, methodology plus field of study plus focus of the paper. Methodology and introduction, field of study, Karl Marx and language sciences. A scope, focus of the research paper, critical encounters of Marxism and linguistics. Example 3. Why there is no such a critical discourse analysis. A research topic equal to methodology plus field of study plus focus of the paper. Methodology, a critique. Field of study, critical discourse analysis. A scope, focus of the research paper, critical discourse analysis. Common mistakes that a student make when formulating research topic. Broadness, choosing a topic that is too broad and cannot be covered adequately within the scope of the research project. Vagueness, selecting a topic that is unclear or ambiguous, making it difficult to define the reason, research question and objectives. Lack of focus, failing to specify the key issues or question that the research will address, resulting in a lack of direction and clarity. Overemphasis on methodology, spending too much time on research methodology and not enough time on the substance of the topic. Lack of originality, choosing a topic that has been extensively studied and has little room for new insights or contributions. Insufficient literature review, failing to conduct a comprehensive review of the existing literature on the topic, leading to a lack of understanding of the current state of knowledge. Unclear research question, not formulating a clear and concise research question that guides the research project. Inadequate resources allocation, underestimating the time, resource, effort required to complete the research project, leading to delays and setback. Inappropriate scope, selecting a topic that is beyond the scope of the research project, leading to an unmanageable workload and decreased chances of success. Lack of relevance, choosing a topic that is not relevant to the field of study or the research goal, leading to a waste of time and resources. Poor timing, selecting a topic that is not timely or relevant to current events or trend, reducing the significance and impact of the research. Inadequate access to resources, failing to secure access to the necessary resources such as data sets, software, or experts to complete the research project. Incorrect assumption, making assumptions about the topic or the research methodology that are not supported by evidence, leading to flawed conclusion. Some useful tools and reliable resources, online database and search engines. Utilize online databases such as Google Scholar, Justor, and Web of Science to search for recent studies and articles related to your area of interest. These databases can provide you with a wealth of information and insights that can help you refine your research topic. Research journals and publications. Keep up to date with the latest research and trends in your field by subscribing by academic journals and publications. These sources can provide you with valuable information and inspiration for your research topic. Academic network and communities. Join academic network and communities such as LinkedIn group, ResearchGate, and academia.edu to connect with other researchers and scholars in your field. These platforms can provide you with valuable resources, insights, networking opportunities that can help you formulate a good research topic. Institutional repositories. Many universities and research institutions have institutional repositories that contain research paper, thesis, and dissertations produced by their faculty and student. Government reports and data set. Governments often publish reports and data sets related to various topics, including economics, demographies, social issues. These sources can provide you with valuable information and insights that can help you formulate a good research topic. Non-profit organization and think tanks. Many non-profit organization and think tank produce research reports and studied on various topics, including education, healthcare, public policy. These sources can provide you with valuable information and insight that can help you formulate a good research topic. Online tool and apps. Now, many online tools and apps available that can help you brainstorming and formulate a research topic. For example, you can use mind mapping tool like MindMaster or XMind. Books and literature that can also help you to finalize the topic. Conferences and workshop, yes, attend regularly conferences related to your research area that can give you a very good idea to develop topic. Expert interviews, you can go by the interview and you can have idea to formulate good topic. With this, I conclude the whole discussion, how to formulate research topic, which is indeed a very, very relevant, significant and useful topic to develop a meaningful research. And I'm sure that you will be benefited by knowing this particular lecture. Let us meet next time with a new topic in research methodology. Till then, thank you.